purple every day. We're about ready to get it kicked off and get it going.
How much of a challenge does this defensive front for Auburn pose to you guys?
Very much great challenge. I mean, they're really good players, experienced players too. I know Carl Lawson, he's been hurt a little bit, but I mean he's been playing all 4 years he's been there. So no, they're a really good defensive front. Montravius Adams, the guy that gets off the ball really well, finishes plays. Number 95, he's really good. Another guy that finishes plays. I mean, they're good up front. I mean, and they recruit so well at Auburn. You know, very similar to us. So they're going to have guys that are going to be able to rotate in and give them good quality depth. So you know, just the main thing for us is playing good 4 solid quarters, and that'll give us, you know, obviously the best chance to win.
Jay, do you like starting off against a high-profile opponent like Auburn versus last year?
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, I just like getting the football season started. But no, whenever you can come out and you can play a high caliber team like that, it really shows you, you know, what you've done in the off season, and it shows you how committed you have to be, because you can't come out here and play a team where you're heavily favored. You know, you're playing a team that's historically great team. That's I mean, they're a really good team right now. You know, so I think it'll really show what we've done in the off season, how hard we worked, how good we prepared, and I'm pretty excited about it.
Did you guys have to protect against maybe complacency if so many things went right last year that, you know, maybe you don't have to work as hard? Maybe I mean, was that something you were conscious of at all, or is it a different makeup of this team?
No, our coaches and our leaders last year did a really good job of making sure we never really got complacent, and that's a big deal this year. You know, especially just in our preparation for Auburn as well, because you know we've been prepping for these guys for 2 weeks, and I feel like it's pretty easy just in that short period of time to get complacent of, okay, I've seen this film and I've seen this, and you know, you really just still got to stay focused in on the process, and trying to get little tendencies, little small things that they do, and but I don't think that was too big of a problem last year, and I don't think it'll be too bad of a problem this year, just because once again the leadership that we have, not only with our coaches, but with our older guys, with our seniors, and the standard that we've set here at Clemson to not get complacent, to always try and be the best.
How special can Clemson's offense be, considering all the talent and experience that comes back from a team that was really 1 quarter away from winning a national title?
Yeah, we've got a lot of potential to be one of the best offenses ever, and that's what we want to do, is we want to be the best ever. But potential is potential, and doesn't matter at all until, you know, you go and put it on the field, put it on film. So I think, you know, we've set ourselves up really well, how we worked in the off season, how we practiced, how we prepared to have a successful season. It's just really all about going out and executing our plan, and just doing the things that we have to do, not beating Clemson in order to be successful. I think we can do that.
You mentioned best ever. Is that something you guys talk about as teammates? And man, look at our potential. We could really do some historical things.
Yeah. I mean, that was one thing that we set out. I mean, even last year was we want to be the best ever, and once again, the goal's not changed. You know, we didn't get it done last year, and we want to get it done this year. And I think we set a standard last year of what we can do, and we've got guys coming back that are older, a little more mature, and so we do have the potential once again to be better and be the best ever. It's just once again going out and really getting it done.
Clemson or the best ever?
Best ever in college football. I mean, we honestly think that we have the potential to do so, and once again, I mean, it just goes back to the word potential, and it's just, once again, potential means nothing if you don't go out and show it on the field.
Jay, in your eyes, is Sean better, and if so, why? What have you seen that's better than what he did last year?
I mean, he's just gotten, from what I see, you know, as an offensive lineman, I think he's just gotten better at the little things. I mean, the guy, it's really hard to say he's gotten better because he's one of the best college football players in America, but there's always things that you can do better, and I think just the small things, it may not even be on the football field, but I know goals he set out were being better at recovery, at getting rest, at, you know, whenever he's sitting at home instead of just sitting around watching TV, maybe watching a little bit more film. And not saying that he didn't do that before, because it's you don't see a guy like that prepares like he does. But I think it's just the small things and the little nitpicky things that really you have to do to be the best. And he wants to be the best, and certainly is going to be one of the best, if not the best, I believe, after this season. And it all goes back to his preparation, the way he works, his leadership, the way guys, just really want to follow behind him. And I've been really proud of him about that.
How much pride do you guys take in all the attention he gets, the accolades and all that? How much do you guys share in that?
Oh well, and he'll be the first to tell you it's we all do it as an offense. He wouldn't get the accolades he had if it weren't for Deion Kane and Ray and Hunter Renfro catching footballs. So we take a tremendous amount of pride in it. The fact that we like to keep him upright, and if we keep him upright in the pocket, he can do some dangerous things. And I think, especially us being that offensive line unit, it's just we want nothing but to see him succeed. I felt like we took more pride in him. We wanted him to get the Heisman more than he did, last year. And but we take a tremendous amount of pride in it, and as everyone should, because like I said, it's not just him, but it's a group effort. And I think he can do that again this year, just with the small things he's done.
Y'all got quite a bit of acknowledgement last season as an offensive line unit as well. How much of a source of pride is that for you, and a motivation to kind of keep that reputation going this season?
Oh well, and we can always get better, but it was we were very proud of what we did last year, and still are very proud of what we did last year. But it was last year, and we lost two really good guys, and Joe, and then Eric, and even Ryan Norton too. So we feel like, once again, we're potential. We got the potential to be better than we were last year, and we worked hard. We worked really hard. These young guys that come in with Taylor and with Jake, they just put so much work in through the off season, through the winter workouts, and it did make us very proud. But we want to do better. If we can cut down sack, have 5 less sacks than last year. Just you can always get better, and that's something that Coach Caldwell really brings to the table as well. Is he recognizes what we did was great last year, but he also tells us we can be better. What are the small things that we could have done to maybe had a few less sacks last year and a few less hits on the quarterback. So just those small things that we've been working on that I think will really help us going into this year.
You keep saying the word potential, but I get the feeling potential isn't good enough.
Nah, well, it's never good enough if you don't get the end result that you want. So like I just keep saying, we got to go out and we really got to show it on film. You are what you put on film, and we can talk all we want, but nothing really matters until you get in between 53 and a third. And so we just got to go out and play like Clemson can play. I think we'll be all right.
Any specific goals for the offensive line as far as rushing numbers, sacks allowed, or anything like that?
We want to go in, and every game, it's kind of been our goal. We want to have 250 rushing on the ground every game, and we want. I can't remember exactly how many sacks we had. I think maybe 18. I can't remember the exact number, but we want to have 5 less sacks than we did last year. And we just want to go out and do what we can and give it our best, because sometimes maybe sacks might not be on the offensive line, but there was something that we could have done. Just whatever we can do to help the team win, and that's what we want to do, and that's what we focus on. Because it's Coach Caldwell, and he told us, the whole mushroom crew. We're the mushroom crew. We flourish in the dark, and so whatever we can do to help our team win is what we're going to do.
How much preparation are y'all putting in for how noisy it's going to be down there, and how valuable is it to have so many experienced guys on your offense, on the line, to deal with that SEC noise on a Saturday night?
Oh, and we've dealt with noise before, but like you said, it's going to be a crazy environment, and we played loud music, their fight song and whatnot during practice to really help prepare for that. over the loudspeaker and whatnot. So we we're doing what we need to do, and we do have guys that have played in places, that are huge, that are loud as ever, So I think that will really be an advantage to us, is where we've had guys that's played in big time situations with big time crowds, and we really in practice try and stress as much as we can our younger guys, going and this down is 3rd and 10 in Auburn to go win the game, and think of it like that, and that's how you play this play during practice, and you got to have this and got to have. So we're really stressing each other and stressing, especially the young guys, to go out and think of what situation it is and whatnot. So whenever they get into that situation during the game, they're not shocked. They're not they don't get nervous, and they play to the best that they can.
We're going to meet Jay.
Pretty dang good in the time we got them.